Princess Eugenie and Beatrice's poignant goodbye melts royal fans following heart-wrenching tribute. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie have issued a statement paying tribute to their late grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, thanking her for being the loving hand on our backs leading us through this world. The late monarch's grandchildren, who stood alongside their sixth cousin to hold an evening vigil by the Queen's coffin in Westminster Hall, said in a statement, "Our dearest Grannie, we've not been able to put much into words since you left us all." According to the royal sisters, who posted the tribute on Instagram alongside a sweet photograph of their younger selves with their grandmother, they have not been able to put much into words since the monarch died at Balmoral on September 8th. The Duke of York's daughters, who are both thought to have shared a close relationship with their grandmother, thanked Her Majesty, saying she would never know the impact that she had on their lives. These sisters then made a reference to their late grandfather, Prince Philip, who died in April 2021, adding, "We're so happy you're back with Grandpa. Goodbye, dear Granny. It has been the honor of our lives to have been your granddaughters, and we're so very proud of you. We know that dear Uncle Charles, the King, will continue to lead in your example, as he too has dedicated his life to service. God save the King. With our love, Beatrice and Eugenie." Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie's mother, Sarah Ferguson, also shared her own statement following the Queen's death. The Duchess of York said she was heartbroken. Moreover, earlier, at Queen's funeral on Monday, Princess Beatrice appeared to break down in tears, and she left her grandmother's funeral only to be comforted by her husband and her mother. The princess was reportedly very close to the Queen, who she referred to as Grannie. Princess Eugenie was seen wiping a tear from her cheek while reading tributes to her grandmother outside Balmoral. The two sisters have been spotted helping each other throughout their grief since Queen Elizabeth's death. The pair held hands as they viewed floral tributes laid in memoriam for the Queen. They also stood part in a 15-minute vigil for Queen Elizabeth's coffin as it lay in state for 4 days at Westminster Hall before the funeral, alongside the Queen's 6 other grandchildren. Throughout the past 10 days of mourning, the sisters have appeared deeply emotional and have often openly been weeping at events. However, during the poignant service, royal fans believe they spotted a moment the two princesses looked deep in thought as they were seen leaving Westminster Abbey following their grandmother's funeral. As the historic service drew to an end, the two royals were seen getting up and leaving their seats before others in the congregation. Although Beatrice and Eugenie clearly didn't leave the funeral altogether, it is unclear exactly why they left. Regardless of that confusion, while known to the world as Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, she was just Grannie to Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, who have always been very open about their admiration for her in public, and in Eugenie's case, her social media. Despite being non-working royals, it was rumored that Queen Elizabeth II still wanted them to be respected as blood princesses. It is undeniable that the two princesses had a close relationship with the Queen and appeared at royal events alongside her since they were young. Beatrice has also described her grandmother and her mother as her biggest role models. She continued, "I find my grandmother inspiring every day because her overwhelming sense of duty is linked with an overwhelming curiosity. Every day she's curious to learn something new, to do something new. She goes out into the community with a genuine curiosity as to how she can be a force for good in the world."